Welcome to your weather for the week ahead from the Met Office. A very different week this week compared to last week when it was all about strong winds and heavy rain. And most places across the country are going to have a dry week. An increasing chance of seeing some thickening fog patches. And after a frosty start for many, the nights will turn a little bit milder generally as the week goes on. But yes, dry weather for the majority, and that's because of an area of high pressure, and it's a big boy as well. This has been dominating the weather throughout the weekend. It will still control our weather, but as we run through the week, it does slowly start to drift away to the west. And as it does so, particularly through the middle of the week, weather fronts will start to drift southwards across the country. And then we're looking out to the northwest as this area of low pressure could be the start of a more significant change as we go towards the weekend. That's all to come though. Let's get back to the nitty-gritty, the details for this week with high pressure in control, most of us having another dry day on Tuesday. I say most because there will be some rain at times across western parts of Scotland, maybe even Aberdeenshire seeing a few spots. But a good chunk of the country having a dry day on Tuesday. It's going to start frosty across the south, and there'll be some stubborn fog patches around as well. But once they've cleared, we should again see some sunshine here, northeast England, also seeing some sunny spells. Fair bit of cloud around though elsewhere. With the help of some sunshine, temperatures struggling up after that frosty start to 5, 6, 7 Celsius. Again, it'll be mildest across Scotland, but it will be quite grey here with that rain across the Highlands and the Western Isles. There's the high pressure, still close by as we go into Wednesday. This weather front just trickling southwards though, not bringing much rain, but certainly introducing more and more cloud. So it won't be quite as frosty on Wednesday morning, although we'll still see some across the south. And again, there could be some fog around. Now on Wednesday, it'll be holes in the cloud across eastern Scotland, northeast England, that could allow temperatures to get up to 11, 12 degrees Celsius. But again, there'll be patchy rain across western Scotland. Most other parts will be dry, but not as much sunshine across the south. Generally that cloud increasing as we go through Wednesday and into Thursday. It means the mornings won't be as frosty, even though the high pressure is still controlling things. But it's just slinking further away by Thursday. And then this next weather front just toppling in over the top. That will bring a bit more cloud and rain over the Northern Isles, the Western Isles and Western Scotland. Again, with the winds coming in from the southwest, we could see some sunshine across that far northeastern corner of the mainland, and that could see temperatures again getting up to 11, maybe 12 Celsius. For the majority, it's a grey day on Thursday, a lot of cloud around, and more in the way of mist and fog, especially over higher routes. But it is also slowly but surely turning a bit milder as well, because we're not having those frosts overnight, so we're not starting as low. Temperatures by the afternoon picking up to 8, 9, maybe 10 Celsius. But of course it won't be as sunny, so it won't perhaps feel as nice. The high pressure is well and truly gone by the time we get to Thursday night and into Friday, and this weather front will have a bit more about it as it slinks southwards during Friday. Some uncertainty about the position, but it will probably bring a band of cloud and rain across Scotland, Northern Ireland, perhaps into parts of northern England later. Again, across the south, it is looking largely dry on Friday, and further north, behind that cold front, it may start to brighten up, but it could also then start to turn a bit colder with temperatures back down into the mid-single figures, as they will be quite widely across the country. As I said, some uncertainty about the position of that weather front, but it slinks southwards, clears away, and then we're looking out to the west. Again, the position of this low open to some doubt at this stage. We're talking 4 or 5 days ahead, but that weather system is set to bring more of a change. Notice more isobars across the charts on Saturday. While many look like starting the weekend dry, may not end that way, as that low could just be the first of many. This daisy chain of weather fronts, and this is the jet stream, showing signs of pepping up and perhaps turning our weather much more unsettled as we go into next week. And the changeover happening this weekend as the breeze starts to pick up and many of us will finally see some rain. Before that though, many of us will have a dry week. Make sure you keep up to date with the very latest from the Met Office by following us on social media.